And we're back with these weird things, which are about to get a taste of this.
From your bathroom. I like it's like you brought a piece of your room with you.
Yes, I'll hit that one with my back.
So last time we solved both the sort of the water puzzle, the power puzzle, and the room alignment, and we found out who the guy was that was trapped in that room. He was Andrew DeSalvo, who used to work at this orphanage that wasn't really an orphanage. So I suppose we don't have to go and find out what happened to him.
Also, it's quite nice to see that the widescreen patch that we're using. Occasionally there were times in Silent Hill 2 and 3 where people wandered off camera and then they just froze. And I think in the Silent Hill 2 Let's Play we actually left one of those in by accident. Laura, I think it was. But that doesn't seem to happen with this one, fortunately.
No, they seem to actually go through doors.
I'm going all the way to the 3rd floor, right?
Yes, that's right.
3rd floor.
It's the only way you can access that room that we want to jump down.
Out of curiosity, do we have a broken pipe somewhere? Yes. So I can show you what I meant. Aha.
It's just sort of venting it down.
Had to get one.
But here we go. We'll have more jumping down holes.
Nah, I'm sure it couldn't be possibly dangerous.
I find it strange. That's sort of a different view. How if he jumps down the centre of the hole, he ends up on the side in the next room.
It's magic.
Yes, you can see the blood on the top of the room as well.
Here we go.
So if we have a look around and check on that, I think where we've ended up now is that locked up room opposite the shower room.
Well, in fact, before I enter the code in the door, I'm going to pop back to the room. Just to make sure there's nothing else to do.
Is there nothing on that table in the middle of the room?
Can I look up?
Yes, you can as well.
Right, sorry.
Was there nothing on that table in the middle of the room, that's all?
Well, there's a tray and a spoon.
Alright.
And some pots and pans, a couple of cookers.
Yes, this
Sort of what you'd expect from a kitchen.
The kitchen? So that's the door with the keypad, so this is the door that
Unlocked.
isn't to the keypad. And we've got the sort of the dining area. I'll get the right word eventually. Yes, now we have these sort of weird tentacles, but without sort of the bulbous bit at the top.
So to speak.
But it doesn't really look like there's anything here.
It won't really give me a good view of the room.
No. Too much of it's taken up by tables.
Eating stuff. Also, I was a bit lost. This is the door you unlock, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here we are. So if we go out the double doors there, and then up the ladder once, and in the door to
Mostly.
Right.
I just want to see if there's anything new. Because we have had some stuff happen. So let's find out.
And back we go. Here we are, we have a little bit of health to recover. It also feels a bit like we're at the point where we have done quite a lot in the water prison. There's just the one last place left to look. I guess we can check outside the door. We can check on Eileen. He's just walking by.
Is he going to come back, or is that it?
I think he's just keeping an eye on the place. Oh no.
So he's pacing in front of the door.
Is he trying to catch you coming out or going in? Because if he keeps hearing noise, it's normal to assume someone is in there.
That was a very disappointed look. I'm just curious if he's going to do anything else, or if...
I'm quite sure why he doesn't just bring a chair and sit down.
Is that it? I'm starting to feel a bit take a picture, Frank. It'll last longer.
No Eileen?
Let's have a quick look out the window.
We haven't seen that guy who sits across the way in quite a while.
Richard.
Yeah.
Has told us his name, don't worry.
Still quite grey. I wasn't sure if it would do the same sort of day-night. Do I want to save before we go back, since we've achieved quite a lot?
Nah.
I wasn't sure if it would do the same sort of day-night cycle that the other games do.
Oh yeah, totes.
Okay.
Not very far in yet, though.
And here we are. So we just want to head back down.
And no, there's going to be more to do, obviously. But it's going to be after. I like the way all the lights now work as well.
So I say be careful, there's tentacles.
Tentacles. See from ancient Greece?
Oh, you could briefly see the hole in the roof now.
That one.
Yeah. But yes, this room's a bit more awkward to get a good look in. There we go.
Yes, and we can see the hole which all the light is coming from. Right. There's a plate on the door. Well, nothing ever bad happens after we pick up plates, does it?
Oh dear.
Remove the plate? Yes.
This is the watchfulness placard.
As you said, it shows an eye and says watchfulness.
Which is very fitting.
So it's
Wait.
O,
Remember the
3,
code from the note?
O2. And so ends Andrew DeSalvo.
No, I didn't know him for very long.
And funnily enough, with you just talking about
The day-night cycle.
the
The room is now very slightly a different colour because outside is as well. It's very slightly prettier, I think. But yes, I thought the atmosphere when we went into that, what was essentially the death chamber, as it said, beyond the kitchen, because he was just standing there, horrified, I think, yes, but almost like he was expecting it.
I was.
Yes, we have a third plate, which we can put in the box. The third death that we've seen. He was 18121.
Oh, these haven't changed.
No,
I was
they
kind of
haven't
expecting them
changed in
to.
a little while yet. They might if we go to another location, I guess, but... That does sound like it's coming from the bathroom.
Definitely.
Oh dear. So our bath is now covered in blood. Which I can see a sort of sense in, because we just came from the watery prison. So bathroom. There's blood coming out of here.
Holy moly.
And that's gotten even bigger. And it sounds like someone laughing. Blood. It's stained with blood. It smells horrible.
Just like the water-filled room under the cylindrical prison.
Not going to be wanting to take a bath in there.
That hasn't changed since the beginning, I don't think. What's it say? No water coming out at all.
It's a real mess.
See water in it, though.
The hole's even bigger now. There's a lot of noise coming from the inside of the hole. From the inside the hole. That made no sense.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
I just assumed it says the right thing and move on from there. Yeah, that's getting rounder.
Very large, very disturbing. But we still have the rest of our apartment to look through. Now we've got a note.
I found something that's extremely effective against the ghosts. It saved my life. It was stuck into the huge rock in the woods near the orphanage. Huge rock in the woods near the orphanage. Is that where the Naki Nona or whatever it was? Where we found Jasper sitting there.
Yeah, he was sitting outside it, that's what it's referring to.
It's a sword blade with a handmade triangle-shaped wooden handle that has some kind of spell written on it. As a weapon, it is heavy and hard to carry, but somehow it seems to change in response to the ghost victim's power. Strike when the sword is energized. If you don't reduce their power, your attacks will be repelled. Yes, repelled. As far as I know, there are only 5 swords in existence with that kind of power. It is extremely valuable. July 23rd.
That was a red diary scrap, which had some very interesting information.
I'm going to look out here first.
How's it going with room 302?
Well, I just tried to open it up, but it looks like something's blocking it from the inside.
Huh.
Anyway, it's not the first time.
You mean the guy who lived here before?
And it wasn't just him either. There's something wrong with his whole apartment.
Don't say that. You're scaring me.
Well, anyway, I just slipped a note under his door. Don't worry about it too much. There are a lot of strange things in this world. The umbilical cord I keep in a box in my room. Lately it's started to smell terrible.
Huh? Umbilical cord?
Oh, well, forget I said anything.